Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Hey everybody, my name is Christine and welcome to my backyard garden. So today I'm going to give you an update on my garden and show you what I got going on. So let's get started. So here we are in my backyard garden and I'll just give you a little overview. We're going to go out and take a look at everything. It's a hot mess right now, but I'm working on it. So over here I have some North Georgia candy roaster squash, and then some regular yellow squash. And you see some onions sticking up in there, and I think maybe there's a basil or lemon balm or something. And then over here we got the onions that I planted out last fall, and as you can see they've started to bulb out, so I'm excited about that. And tomato plants, some tomato plants I stuck up in here. Let me get this cup out of here. So I'm excited, and that's actually the biggest onion right there so far. So I'm happy with these onions over here in this bed. And we got some more onions. And then over here in this bed, we got some more onions here. These are red onions. They're not bulbing yet. So and over here in this bed is where I've planted a lot of my indeterminate tomatoes, like my Black Beauties. I got some Kellogg's, some mushroom baskets, indigo blue, and hiding back here in the back, I got some cucumber plants. And as you can see, I already got some nice sized cucumbers already. Let's see if I can get back here to this one. Right here. The sun is shining so bright. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there's a nice sized cucumber right there. I'm gonna have to come and harvest that. And the sun is shining so bright I can hardly see looking in the camera. But yeah, there she goes. Right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest those two today. There's another little one, not ready yet. And so there's another one. These are one of those Asian cucumbers. I can't think of the name of it, but it's supposed to be a long, skinny cucumber. I'm excited about that and all of these cucumbers, and well, basically all the tomatoes, cucumbers, they were all grown from seeds. So that's that bed. These, I'm not sure what kind of flowers these are. I grew these from bulb. I stuck them in here, and they popped back up, so I'm not sure what they are. And over here we got, I'm gonna have to do a video on all the trees by themselves. Fruit trees. I got an Orient pear tree. I got a Methley plum. Actually, I got 2 Orient pear trees, 2 Moonglow pears, and then I got, this is my Red Haven peach tree, and she has a few fruit on her. I actually bagged one of them up to try to make sure that I can at least harvest one good peach before the birds or the squirrels or something get it. So a lot of her fruit she dropped. So there they are down there. And this is my Alberta peach tree, and she dropped all of her fruit with the exception of one. And there's one right there. So that's all she has left. And she had probably about 6 altogether, but she dropped them all. And neither one of the plum trees produced any flowers or any fruit this year. And this is a loofah plant that I'm gonna have to get that out on a trellis. Oh, don't trip and fall, Christine, on video. This is a pomegranate, no flowers this year. I got some strawberries. The birds has been getting just as much as I am. These are all new plants, so not many strawberries. These are 2 pepper plants that are overwintered. I'm not even sure the variety. I think, oh yeah, they're going to be bell peppers, because there's the fruit right there. There's the little bell peppers right there. So yeah, and it's the same on that one over there. And there's another onion bed. And these onions are not bulbing out at all. So I think it may be just that it's not getting enough sun down to the roots because I put too many in the bed or what. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I should cut the leaves back or not, but we're going to let it stay the way it is for now. This is an Orient pear tree here, and it has 1 pear on it right up there. So, and this is my combination Asian pear tree. So, and it has the different varieties here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names, but these are the different varieties that it has on there. And all of them, where's this one? Oh, 20th century Asian pear tree. So all of them fruited with the exception of this one. Who's this one? Whatever that one is. That's the only one that didn't produce any fruits. So, but yeah, so there are those. That's a group there. And there's a group there. And there's some around here in the back. Right there. So yeah, so that's my combination Asian pear tree. And over here in this bed is I have some more cucumber plants that I'm trellising up this trellis. So so it's 2 cucumbers on this side from this bed and 2 cucumbers from that bed trellising up also. And I believe they've already started producing some cucumbers, and I got a lot of tomatoes. These are more determinate tomatoes here in the front that I'm planning on doing some canning with. They don't have any tomatoes on them now. And then these back here in the back are some indeterminate tomatoes, and that I'm going to try to grow out the whole season. And the reason I have the shade cover on it is because my yard is sun 24/7, full sun 24/7. Get a little shade in the morning from this pine tree, but in the afternoon, once that sun comes from behind that pine tree and gets here, everything in the garden burns up. So I'm trying to keep my tomatoes and cucumbers covered. So, and then over here in this bed, it's the same thing. These are all determinate tomatoes. So the other bed was a mixture of them both. This is all determinate tomatoes. And there's more cucumbers. So the cucumbers are actually doing great. I actually started those a lot earlier than I should have. So I was struggling to keep them alive long enough to get them out in the garden once the frost had passed. And as you can see, I have onions planted in both the beds with the tomatoes and the cucumbers. And some of these tomatoes have already started flowering. And, oh, and back here, this is a moon glow pear tree. And it didn't flower anything this year. So, and my plan is to get some of these trees in the ground this fall when I decide where I want to put them. Here is most of my fig trees. I have a Black Mission fig tree, and she doesn't have any figs on her yet. And this is a Chicago Hardy fig tree, and there's a little bit of fruit starting to set. Not sure if you can see that. I can't hardly see with the sun shining. And then this one is the same. And this, what is this? No, not Chicago Hardy, sorry. These are the brown turkeys. That's a brown turkey, and that's a brown turkey. These are trees that I got from Lowe's. And so yeah, they got fruit on them. And then this is my red delicious apple tree, and she flowered and has some fruit on her. Let's see, there we go. She has a couple fruit there, and somewhere else I saw, I think up at the very top. But anyhow, there's some more flowers. I'm not sure if they got pollinated or not. And then this is my Granny Smith's apple tree, and she also has flowers and fruit on her. And I'm not sure if they all will hold or not, but we will see. And here I have some Yukon Gold white potatoes, and then I have some blackberry bushes, and then more fig trees. Some of these are Violet de Bordeaux. Some of them are, that's Olympian fig here. This one is a Beers Black, and I think that one over there is also a Beers Black. And more blackberries. This is a plum clot spring satin tree that it was looking good when I bought it and brought it home, potted it up, and it died. It was probably already half dead when I bought it, but there's no green whatsoever. It's the only tree that didn't do anything. And back over here, I got some pepper plants, different types of sweet peppers. Back over there, I got some broccoli that I'm going to go ahead and pull. I was trying to see if it was going to do anything, but it looks like the bugs have gotten to it and the heat. So we're going to go ahead and get that out. And then here, I got some more strawberries that I need to plant out. This is my garlic, and I was testing to see, it started in yellowing, so I had dug down to see if I could see if there was any bulbing or anything. So there's some bulbing, but it's not, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Get out of the way, please. Let's see, right there. So it's not huge, but it is a little bulb there. So, and I can feel down on a couple more of them. So they do have some bulbing. And this is another bucket of garlic. So, and over here, I gotta walk around. This is all stuff that I'm getting ready to put together for my blue bed right here. And this is the leftovers of my greenhouse that blew over, that I'm saving some parts of it to use as a trellis. So I didn't throw it away completely. But over here is my muscadine trellis that I built. And I actually got a video that I need to put out showing how I built that. And so I have a muscadine growing up on this side that will grow up and come over in the middle. And then I have another one over here on this side that will go up and then meet in the middle. And all of this black tubing, this is drip irrigation that I installed. I haven't finished with it yet because I want to bury the lines and I want to get everything connected first, but after I figure out exactly what I want to do. But both of the raised beds are on drip. All of these containers here are on drip. Okay, so in here is my blueberry bushes. I had to cover them up because the leaf-footed bugs were destroying them and eating all the leaves and messing up the fruit. So there are some blueberries, as you can see, that's ready to be harvested. And this tree here, I don't think I got to it in time before they messed it up, so I'm not sure. I think all those fruit are pretty much done. And then here, I didn't have enough tool to get to that to cover that one up, but I sprayed it down with some spinosad. And then here is, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, see, this is You better enjoy your flying time now, buddy, because when this video is over, you're gone. You better be gone by the time I get back. But anyhow, this is another one of the trees that they destroyed all the leaves, ate all the leaves. And so I'm not sure what's going to happen with those fruit. And then here's another blueberry bush. These got some blueberries that's ready to be harvested. So the ones that's ready to be harvested, and if you see a little white powder, that's some diatomaceous earth I had put in there to try to help get rid of some of those bugs. And here's another one with some fruit on it, blueberries that's ready to be harvested. So I'm gonna get to these hopefully today or tomorrow before they spoil on the tree. So I want to definitely get those. And then over here is my flower bed. This is supposed to be a shade, but like I said, my yard is full of sun. This bed will start getting some shade, probably, and it's the only area in the yard that gets shade, probably around 2 o'clock, and right now it's probably around noon, maybe, or almost noon. And it's got a hydrangea here, and this is just some more tomatoes that I had that wouldn't fit into beds that I put in the containers, a couple of eggplants and 2 okra plants, some more onions, and look at this onion that's blooming. Isn't that pretty? So I'm actually going to collect the seeds from that. And this is some type of grape. Over here I got some fig tree cuttings. Actually, that is a tree that I bought. I think it's a Cadota fig, and it's the first time I ever seen a Cadota fig in this local store. Over here I got my Miwa kumquat, and I found that in a store local. And but some of these figs are cuttings. And so this is my lemon tree, one of my Meyer Lemon trees that actually was the first Meyer Lemon I had that froze and died all the way back to the ground and came back up. So hopefully this actual Meyer Lemon and not rootstock lemons. And this is a Ponderosa lemon. She gave me like 3 big Ponderosa lemons last year. And as you can see, she's already gonna have way more than that this year. And right here is 2 more muscadines that I got to find a place for. I'm going to find some other way to trellis them other than on the trellis that I built because there's not enough room. Here in these beds on my patio, these are blackberries, and these 2 strawberries sitting on top that I got to do something with those. And then that is a raspberry back here, and as you can see, there's a nice raspberry. It's not red ripe yet, but hopefully I can get it before the birds do. There's the strawberry. I got to do something with this plant. But there's a strawberry there. I might as well go on and get it now before the birds get it. And there's another one there that's not quite right. But yeah, I got to get these 2 strawberries planted in the ground today, as a matter of fact. And here's some blackberries. That's not quite ripe yet. Still red. I don't want to uncover this because I know the minute I do, I'll forget to cover it back up and the bird's gonna have a field day. So, but anyhow, oh, and there's some blackberries under here. Maybe I could open it up just for a second. Hold on. Okay, so there's some blackberries that's look like they're ripe. I'm gonna come back and get those today too. Let me go and cover this back up before I forget. And up here, underneath, on the patio, underneath this umbrella, is some more plants that I gotta plant out. Some for my mom and my sisters or other folks. And then other things I just gotta find room of where I wanna put them in the garden. Like my rosemary. And then these are some more fig cuttings. And this is actually a cutting from a Meyer Lemon. And this is a cutting, either from the orange or Meyer Lemon. I can't remember, but it's a cutting. And so you got a little bit of roots coming out the bottom. And just got no roots, but it has new growth. And the figs, I'm not even sure if these jokers still alive or not, because they looking rough right about now. And I think I should have just kept them more protected, but And here's some more strawberries. I don't know how I got so many strawberries. Well, I do. I just, yeah, anyhow. So, and these are some flowers that I got to get planted out. Some of these would be for the front yard. And over here, ooh, this is stevia. The sweetener. So, and the leaves are delicious. Tastes just like sugar. Well, stevia. Tastes just like stevia. Nice and sweet. And this is pineapple bent mint. And these are some flowers. And all these flowers back here are perennials. All these came back up from last year. That's in this little bed back here. These two pots, they didn't make it, so I got to pull them up. And this is my jalapeno pepper that I wintered over. And it has tons of peppers on it. And I've been harvesting peppers already this year. And even a couple during the winter. It didn't completely go dormant. So it has tons of peppers on it. Hopefully you can see that. Yep. Okay, so right here is a Granada pomegranate. And she has some fruit on her. So this is really nice. I think these blooms are just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's amazing. They start out like this. Then they turn to this. And then the flower comes out of there. So it ends up being like this. So I just think that is absolutely amazing. It's just gorgeous. So, yep, I will be having some pomegranates this year, God willing. And then over here is my pineapple guava plant. And she has a lot of buds on her. And this is actually the first time I've had this tree a year. And this is the first time that she's flowered. So I'm excited. Ooh, the sun went down briefly. And so yeah, so I'm excited. Beautiful tree, beautiful blooms. And they're just starting to die back. So hopefully they will turn into some guava. Over here is a Calaman tree. And yeah, she has a lot of fruit on her. There's some more strawberries back over here. I bet you next year I'm gonna have so many strawberries all over this yard I ain't gonna know what to do. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to go through and get those harvested, the ones I can. And over here is a Meyer Lemon. And I'm not exactly sure what is going on with her. She gave me 11 lemons last year. And now all her leaves are curled up. Look like she got a bad case of arthritis. And but she does have plenty of fruit set on her. So I'm just gonna leave her be, continue to fertilize her. But yeah, she has plenty of fruit. Plenty of fruit. Back over there I got some mint that I had divided up. That's a giant Marconi pepper plant. This is a pink variegated lemon tree. And then right here is my red navel. Well, that's not red, it's just a navel orange. And last year I got one navel orange off of this tree. And this year she has lots of fruit set on her. So hopefully I will get more than one this year. And I'm just gonna let her sit right here in this container until I get the first harvest off of her. And then I think I'm gonna move her into a somewhat bigger container. And I think I'm gonna cut her back too, because I don't like that top limb there growing up like that. I'm gonna let it stay for now, but I'll probably end up cutting that back. And over here is an Awari Satsuma. Is that the Awari Satsuma? Yeah, that's the Awari Satsuma. And this is a lemon tree, and this is my another Meyer Lemon tree. This is Lena. And Lena was having some issues. All her leaves were turning yellow. She was in a pot. It was dropping, turning yellow, and she had some, I don't know what it was, but some type of fungus or something from what I could tell. And the things were turning brown spots on her, so I sprayed her down with some liquid copper fungicide, and I just decided to go ahead and put her in the ground. And I'll just have to try to keep her covered during the winter, protected during the winter, and that's what that Blackberry was back there for. And then this here's another everbearing lemon tree. I'm not exactly sure what name, what kind, but it's a lemon tree, and it has plenty of fruit. And I wanted to put this one in the ground too, but I'm not sure how these two are going to do because they already got fruit on them, and I potted them up with all this fruit on them, so I don't want to lose all my lemons from sticking all these trees in the ground. So, and then this bed here will be moved. I'm taking this out with this weekend, and right here is where I plan on planting my watermelons for the watermelon wars, and they will be planted here up on this hill and going down that way. So yeah, that's it. That's my garden tour. My first garden tour of 2024, or spring 2024. So everything's a hot mess right now, but it's coming along. So thank you for watching, and if you have not done so already, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.